Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 19 of Survival of the Fitted. You're chilling here with your boy, Joe Williams, aka Travis Barker's featured groomsman. We got none other than Ian Pierno. Got 6 lenses on his face. How are we feeling today, Ian?
You know, I'm just chilling. It's a good little Monday morning.
I like your sunglasses.
Thank you, bro. Future Mood Studios. I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
You vaccinated?
Wow.
Oh yeah, political. Yeah, we getting political. I'm just kidding. Ding, ding, ding. Spot? That's right. This is what's your favorite vaccination spot?
Yeah.
What's your favorite vacation spot? Nah, just kidding. But Kyrie went on Instagram Live. I'm sure you saw. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see it actually.
And he was talking about the vaccine and whatever, cool stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. This is not that podcast. This is the anyway. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But he had a KAWS doll in the background of his Instagram Live. Did you notice that?
I did. Before I say that, I just want to say right now, if you guys heard my phone in the back going off, Brandon Jennings just sent me a DM. I just want to throw my cool points out while I still got him. But
well,
he's
wait. Whoa, no, stop. We can talk about the doll later. Why Brandon Jennings shooting you a DM?
It was a story mention. I just posted his fade on LeagueFits. But if your guys not following LeagueFits, what the hell are you doing with your lives? Going back to Kyrie Irving, though, we're talking about the KAWS.
Wait. No, are we doing Brandon Jennings stories?
I don't have any Brandon Jennings stories.
I'm going to use this as my time to tell my Brandon Jennings story.
Okay, go off. Go flex on me while you're
So when I first moved to LA, like one of the first people I met was Brandon. Because he fucks with Slam. He added me on Snapchat and invited me to a couple like workout runs to watch. And anyway, a few months ago, last winter, it was probably last March, I randomly get a text from Brandon. He's always sometime you should actually hoop. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm down to eventually hoop. And he shoots me a text with an address. And he's like, we need one more. How soon can you be here? And I'm like, I'm actually on the way home from Joshua Tree. So I'm a full hour and a half out. And I'm like, I can be there in 40 minutes.
Of course, because when Brandon Jennings says he needs one more, you're there.
Right, exactly. And so I pull up to the house, dude. There's no service anymore. We're at the top of Los Angeles, man, top of the hill. I don't even really know what neighborhood it was in, to be honest. But there's a security guard that comes out, and there's a bunch of cars parked outside, and my Ford Fusion's definitely the shittiest. And I walk in, and I realize that I am playing basketball at Chris Brown's house.
Oh, I was going to say, that sounds like it'd be Chris Brown's house. Keep going.
This was Chris Brown. The entire thing's painted, bro. Anyway, I'm playing basketball with these dudes. I scored 2 points through 4 games. But I kind of held my own. Did smoke an open layup. Brandon was just obviously pouring buckets on these dudes. And we were on the same team because I was the weak link. So they put me at the strongest link. And at one point, he passes up this open 3 to hit me inside. And I just smoked the layup. The only things to drink, they only had Hennessy and pink lemonade from Popeyes.
What? That
was the only thing to drink. It's like a movie scene. It doesn't even sound real. And at one point I'm like, yo, is there any water? Because I'm super out of shape at this point. I just got back from Joshua Tree. So I had a weekend of maybe not treating my body the best. And someone goes inside to get me water from Chris Brown's house. But it was the most unreal experience. And then on my way out, there's this big white fluffy dog, right?
Oh.
Fluffiest dog ever. And I'm petting this dog, and it's dogs.
Yeah.
And this one dude,
you want to do it again?
It went, I don't know what the fuck's whatever sound a dog makes. And this dude walks past me, and he's like, oh, I don't fuck with that dog. And I was like, what? This is the cutest dog ever, right? And so, I'm sorry, this is totally off topic for the pod, but Brandon Jennings, my Brandon Jennings story.
This is the topic, damn it.
Anyway, I go home and I Google Chris Brown's dog, right?
As you should.
And like 2 months previous, the dog, and it's a Tibetan something. It's a $2.5 million dog trained to kill people. And 2 months earlier, allegedly, on the internet, according to what I read on the internet, allegedly like tried to like kill his housekeeper.
What the heck?
It's like this vicious guard dog, and I'm like, Gucci, 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 boo.
No.
And anyway, yeah, so that's the story where Brandon Jennings said, pull up to this address, we need one more.
That's a legendary story. Chris Brown, Brandon Jennings, Ian Pierno.
And I have like pictures.
Something's telling me that layup wasn't the only thing that got smoked that day. That's just my context clues being put into use. Damn it. But you said you have some photo evidence of this? I do have
photo. I mean, I think I archived it now, but it was on my Instagram. Wow. Pictures from it, and like you can see, is it still there? It was before this. It was before I did archive it.
We'll post it on Survival the Fitted Pod Instagram page because everybody's following that.
Guys, if you listen to this pod, follow at Survival the Fitted Pod. It's just the LeagueFits meme page. So anyway, that was my Chris Brown story. Los Angeles, hooped at Chris Brown's house. Couldn't drink Hennessy or pink lemonade. I was like, I need water.
Speaking of water, before we get off topic, speaking of water, I'm throwing this out to the producers that work on this show. We're 19 weeks in deep, guys, and we still don't have a water bottle sponsor. I'm very disappointed. Yep. I said that I would call them out, and I called them out. Come on, guys, we need a water bottle sponsor. You know who you are, Scott. All right.
Guys, Joe does this every week, by the way. Like, we're prepping, and Joe's drinking his water. He's like, hey, why doesn't a water bottle sponsor the pod?
Yeah. Just want to throw that out there. You know.
Yeah. Okay, reeling back. Are you vaccinated?
This is a real question.
No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so there was Kyrie's COVID thing, Instagram Live. There was a KAWS doll in the background, and as you, a member of the youth, I wanted to ask, like, what?
KAWS is cool. I mean, it doesn't have to be KAWS. It can be Bear Bricks. It can be anything. You have to understand this working from home environment. These desk accessories are very essential. If something's essential, accessories are essential. That's what I gotta say about that. I have my fair share of desk accessories. I don't know if you do, because I don't know if you're cool or not. But me and Kyrie Irving seem to be on the same wavelength, and I would suggest that everybody else hop on that same wave.
Right, but it's a toy, right? But you don't play with it.
Well, how do I put this? There's plenty. It's not a toy, okay? So let's I shouldn't have agreed to that.
Well, it's a doll. Is it a doll? Is it not called a KAWS doll?
It's called a KAWS figurine, okay? And there's plenty of things out there. It's a memorabilia accessory piece. I don't know why you're laughing right now, because the jokes haven't even started. I just need you to stop disrespecting Kyrie Irving. He's had enough.
I'm not disrespecting. I love a disclaimer. Kyrie Irving is my favorite point guard.
Every which angle. And damn it, now he's getting attacked for what he keeps on his desk. Come on, my guy.
No, I just want to understand like the hype. Like I remember, do you remember last summer when like there was the protests in LA and everywhere? Motherfucker. Sorry, no, it relates to the story. I remember the video of like the places in Melrose, like, you know, getting protested at, and motherfuckers are just running out with these KAWS figurines. Bro, they're like, and they're huge, and they're like tucked under their arms, bro. And I was like, whoa, like imagine like you're like, all right, it's free reign. I'm gonna get my bag right now. And you're like, I gotta go hit Melrose
and brick through pool kicks just so I can go grab a bear brick out the back counter. Like, what the hell, homie?
Like, what, bro?
Handful of toys.
They're toys, bro. Like, I get like the kids that spend like $400 on like a box logo tee on Supreme, because at least you can wear it. I get the $3,000 sneakers. At least you can wear them. But what you doing with like, do you think like Kyrie like turned around, like he was like, okay, like, because you know, no one, if you buy these figurines, right, like no one ever really sees them. Do you think like when he did that IG live, he stood up, he's like, I gotta like flex it because it's not like something I can wear in the tunnel?
Well, I think our audience can relate to the Zoom flexes. Like you have to have your Zoom is such a big thing now. You have to have like your Zoom setting, right? I think there was like Michael Jordan who put like all his freaking championship trophies in the back of his Zoom meeting the other day. I think LeBron James had like his 4 rings in the back, but like people are just flexing on Zoom apparently. And so it's only from the top half really, because no one's really wearing any pants really. But
So we're saying
Zoom
it was
settings,
purposeful.
it was 100% purposeful. I
Okay,
think
that's
so.
all we had to know.
Yeah, that's the only thing that really matters.
I couldn't even listen to what he was saying. I was just staring at this KAWS doll.
Really. Because he probably
Yeah.
was saying something. You probably should have listened to, maybe one or two things he was saying, but no, you were stuck
Joe,
staring at a
come
damn
on. I'm
figurine.
kidding. I listen. Of course I listen. I'm fucking kidding.
Ian Pierno, I know you disappoint me every week. We have another talking point though. It's not just figurines on the show today. Do you want to talk about JNCO jeans?
Yeah.
Let's talk
I
about
was thinking,
jeans.
because JNCOs are so big.
Yeah.
You got the vaccine?
I swear to God, I'm gonna run through the Zoom and punch you in the damn face. All right, I'm supposed to stay. I'm supposed to stay at Ian's house. I'm not staying at Ian's house anymore. I'm getting a fucking hotel in Beverly Hills. I'm done. You're getting cut off.
Oh my God, I'm kidding. So JNCOs, Joe, you sent me this TikTok the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, we should provide context, right? JNCO's jeans, for you guys that don't know, if you've ever seen like the 90s when these people are wearing like these huge jeans, right? Like just the wide ass jeans, like those are JNCOs. That's what they're called. And you can still buy JNCOs today, and you like size them based on how the circumference of how wide the bottom of the leg is, like, where your foot comes out, whatever that's called. And you could buy like 40 inches. That means the circumference of the jeans is 40 inches. It goes from like 25 to 40 inches. But anyway, I think Russell Westbrook wore JNCOs to his movie. Was it his movie?
Documentary.
Okay, to his documentary premiere showing, something like that. Dude wore JNCOs. The next day, Joe sends me a TikTok.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who it was from though, but
it was Oliver Tree, the musician.
Got it.
And he pulls a whole ass razor scooter out of his JNCOs.
Made me so happy.
I know. And now since then, Joe, I'm on this corner of TikTok where people like show what they can fit in their JNCO pockets.
Just please send me all of those for the love of God.
And they pull out like liters of soda, like crazy shit.
That's insane. JNCO jeans are making a comeback. You know what I mean? Like, I know we were talking about getting a matching pair of JNCO jeans, and I must admit, we were talking to Figment, and then Ian was like, "Yeah, we're gonna order some." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll order some." And the next day, I completely backed out, and I was like, "Oh, Joe, no damn parachute pants!" Like,
it was, dude. I've had like some heartbreak in the past like year and a half. Like, this is actually like a year ago. I had like a terrible breakup, like worst breakup I've ever had. But the heartbreak of you waking up the next morning and not wanting to get matching JNCOs with me, oh God, that was like heartbreak unlike any other.
I just want to say this right now on the podcast. I just want to put this in stone, put this on wax. I will be buying a pair of JNCO jeans. Seeing that, yes, you heard me. Seeing the TikTok with Oliver Tree, like when he hops out the SUV, I was like, low key, like I could see myself kind of doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of leaning towards like, I know stack pants have been around for a while, but like I wear a lot of stack pants now, rework denim. So JNCO jeans is kind of like right in that same avenue in a way. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of getting that baggier fit. But I will be buying my first pair of JNCO jeans, and I will be getting laughed at in the hallway for them. But it's all good, because if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Oh my God, you can't. If you back out, you got to like put something on the line, because this is what you did last time. Like if you back out, like you gotta. I don't know.
We'll think about something.
If you back out, you gotta run a 100-yard dash on a football field wearing your off-white ones. Video.
I don't even care. I'll do that. Let's do it. All
right, boom. Okay,
we'll post that on the Instagram. Survival of the Fittest.
On a football field, so that means like through grass.
Yeah, I don't even give a damn about those shoes. That sounds like a win-win. Like I don't.
Boom. Aren't these the shoes that sit on your wall?
They're right. Yeah, they sit on my. I actually wore them to class. So you know what? You know why I wore them to class? Because I got inspired. Why? Okay, because Max.
By what?
Max. We had that episode with Max. And he inspired me to wear my sneakers instead of just like staring at them, ironically, how we were just talking about in the whatever, and just staring at them. And I was like, you know what, let me put these on. And I wore them to class, and I got a lot of stares. Somebody offered me to buy the shoes off his feet after he see me walk into the bowling alley with off-white ones on. He was like, "Hey man, you want to buy my SBs off me?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, what kind of SBs are they?" And he pulled the shoes off his feet and he was like, "I got these from blah blah blah. I'll give them to you for 110." I was like, "That's not who I am. That's not who I am." Like I
It's
was like,
not
"What
who
the
I
hell?"
am.
Like somebody just, I don't know. I guess the world
Nah.
goes crazy when you wear those, but
You stayed true to
I'll run through a
you.
football field. Yeah, I'm gonna run through a
All
football
right.
field with them on if I don't buy some
But
JNCO
buy your
jeans.
JNCOs instead. Buy your JNCOs instead.
Yeah,
We'll figure out what size we're gonna do after we finish this recording.
got it.
But like JNCO jeans. Imagine like if PJ Tucker, because you know how he always carries his shoes in the hand.
Mm.
If he wore some JNCOs, like it wouldn't work for a picture, obviously, but like the videos of him walking in, imagine if he just like reached into his pockets and pulled out
That's a hell of a mental image. Oh my god.
Well, it's like a big reveal, right? Like it's like the ultimate reveal. Like what is PJ Tucker wearing in the game? What sneakers? And he reaches into his pocket, like boom, rare ass Kobe's.
He could have like his first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter kicks all on him at one time. Like each pocket is full of sneakers that he'd wear for each quarter. PJ Tucker, you should definitely do this. That'd be like the LeagueFits post of all time. Be amazing.
Yes. It'd be an epic video. Yeah. So you sent me a video to watch.
Oh, and you didn't watch it because I'm assuming you're uncultured. I think you're talking about the Kelly Oubre on the Rocks GQ video. Let me go ahead and intro this talking segment.
You have the floor. Talk about it.
Yeah, so Kelly Oubre hopped on GQ Sports to be exact, and he did an episode of On the Rocks, and I loved it because I feel like, well, maybe we can make a question out of this. I feel like, does Kelly Oubre have the best jewelry in the league? I think the answer is yes. After watching that video, his Chrome Hearts collection is insane.
There it is. There it is. Once an episode, you name drop Chrome Hearts.
Oh, do I really?
Once an episode, you find a way to talk about Chrome Hearts.
Well, I love Chrome Hearts, you know. So yeah, but Kelly Oubre, best jewelry.
Wait, guys.
In the league.
So Joe sends me this video. Kelly Oubre Jr. shows off his custom Cubans, Chrome Hearts, and more. This GQ video, and it's Joe says not huge on jewelry, but the Chrome Hearts collection is amazing.
Oh, so I didn't even care about the jewelry. I was just like the Chrome Hearts, because at the end he shows off all his Chrome Hearts, like his rose.
You don't care about the eyes. You just got excited that he had a bunch of Chrome Hearts shit.
Yeah, I actually, that proved to me how much I really don't care about the ice, because he was like, "Yeah, man, I dropped $190,000 on this dope soul choke." I was like, "Whoa,
what the fuck?
That's insane." You know how much Chrome Hearts I can get with that? It's crazy.
Yeah. Do you know how many months of rent that is?
That's crazy. Shout out to Kelly Oubre Jr. He really put his
to Kelly Oubre Jr.
back. And dope soul.
Yeah,
man.
facts.
Love it.
Yeah, dope soul's cool. Also, we were going somewhere with. Oh yeah. Your Chrome Hearts earring that you had ripped out of your ear at the Machine Gun Kelly concert. Did you see a bloody Chrome Hearts earring ungrailed this week or no?
I didn't, unfortunately. But while
did you look?
I didn't look. I was just.
I actually looked. I actually looked.
Really?
Yes, I searched Chrome Hearts earrings. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Mine's still in my jewelry box. It's snapped in half, but it's all good. I might get like super glued or something. I don't know. It's just like too much money just to be sitting there broken. And I don't know if anybody really would buy it unless it's fixed first. So
I thought you lost it.
No. It's still with me in spirit. But I do want to talk about why you're talking about the Machine Gun Kelly concert. One of us went to another Machine Gun Kelly concert by the name of Ian. Would you like to talk about every story you have from that night?
No like real crazy stories. There was no one peeing on people or anything like that. I didn't realize that like wearing Docs with shorts is such like a fashion crime.
It was. I swear to God, you sent me that picture and I was like, whoa, that's insane.
I posted once on Instagram what I wore on, and it wasn't like a fit. It was like I was working. But when I was on set doing the Jordan Clarkson Catch My Thrift episode, y'all go watch that. And I wore like just a white tee, black shorts, and like white Docs. And these like all my comments are like, "You are a super villain." Like, is that not allowed? Be the judge. Joe Judge.
No, because I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna put on an outfit with shorts on and Docs to class. Maybe this week, maybe next week when the weather gets a little bit better. But the reason why I'm doing that is because it's so weird. So like it's not normal. Like that's not normal at all.
But I didn't even like do it thinking it was weird. I did it assuming it was something that people already do.
Oh, that's different then. I don't know. I can't help you there.
Like I wasn't like different. Trying to be different. Like I posted that and I was literally like combing through the comments and I was like, this is weird.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do you feel weird doing that?
No, it feels complete. It's like wearing like, I don't know, like any other high top shoe, like a Chuck Taylor or a Jordan 1 or whatever.
Yeah, that's actually interesting. I feel like I don't ever see that like anyone wear Doc Martens without pants on, unless it's like girls who wear like fishnet, whatever those things are, and they wear those.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of leggings or pants. Those are called tights. True. We're thinking of tights. That's what we're talking about.
No, do you know what I'm talking about? Like those like fishnet things.
Yeah,
the girls will wear like a skirt and then like those like fishnet things. I don't know what
those are tights.
Oh, well, there's that.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Last week we didn't know how to. We talked about how we didn't know how vaginas pee, and this week we're talking about how we don't know what tights are. So
I was 22 years old.
Clearly, we know nothing about women.
I just want to say this right now. I was 22 years old when I realized how women pee. That's crazy. Because I feel like there's a lot of people out there. Like
You're 23.
I know that there's a lot of. I'm 23 right now, but there's a lot of people out there who are like me. Because I was like, women pee from their vagina? That's insane. And then I went on Reddit and I Googled it, and there was a whole subreddit community of people who are like, I'm 27 years old and I'm a college graduate with 2 daughters, and I'm just now realizing that women pee from the vagina. And I was like, what the fuck?
Wait,
like, what?
Wait. But where did you think women peed from?
The other hole, Ian. The other damn hole.
You think they peed out the butt?
Yes, for the longest time. I didn't know that. How would I see? My thing is this, guys, before everybody's judging me while they listen to this. This was probably brought up in like sex ed class in the 5th grade. I probably went to go pee during this time, and it was never brought up for another 15 years because it's supposed to just be like basic knowledge, which it isn't. There's tons of people, bro. Nobody really knows how the female body works. Let's be real.
I mean, we're obviously like 2 guys here that like don't know anything about women. Like I had to explain like what tights were, but I knew that women didn't pee out of the butt.
Good for you, Ian. Good for you. And that's probably why you are where you are in life. Okay. But some people like me don't know that type of stuff. And it's okay. You know, we'll be the generation of people who are learning it. And that's all good.
Joe, I think when we have guests on the pod, that should be a weekly question, like a reoccurring question. Like, when did you find out that girls don't pee out of the butt?
Okay, but if you think about it, when is that ever brought up? Like, when do people ever talk about like girls peeing? Never. So it's like if you have something wrong, like you have an idea of like a misconception of how that works, you'll run with that misconception for like 15 to 20 years before you realize that you were wrong, because that's never brought up in conversation.
We should ask Austin Rivers this, because he's a guy that would 1,000% answer. He'd be like, I don't know. I still don't know.
Damn, that's crazy.
Or he'd be like, I knew this when I was 6. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is not insane. On the call sheet today. Call sheet? I don't know. The topic sheet. The shared iCloud notes where we put in ideas of what we want to talk about.
Let's switch gears here.
Let's switch gears. Let's go away from butts.
Let's switch gears here.
Steve Kerr.
Yeah. Coach of the Warriors.
He wore Vans, maybe fake Vans, to coach a preseason game.
Yeah, I don't know where the fake Vans comes from.
Well, have you looked at the picture? Like the V is like really thin.
It looks a little janky to you, is what you're saying?
Yeah. It looks a little janky, but granted, it's like a blurry photo, and I don't even know why fake Vans would exist. They're like $45.
Yeah, I don't think fake Vans are even a thing, to be honest. Somebody thought I had fake Vans on the other day, but
really, what'd they say? Was it Steve Kerr?
That person. It was Steve Kerr.
Yeah, Bay Area.
Yeah, Bay Area stuff. You know the vibes.
But okay, if we're gonna assume that Steve Kerr's Vans were real, right? We're all on board.
All right, yeah. Brainwash, real Vans, go.
Real Vans. Kind of cool as fuck.
What? Steve Kerr wearing Vans?
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, yellow laces in my Vans.
Yellow laces in my Vans. Baby shot me in the stands.
Pants
Pants came straight from Japan. Shirt right out of France.
All right, yeah. Steve Kerr, what's up, man?
If you guys don't know that reference, by the way, Google it.
No, yeah, Steve Kerr wearing Vans. I think that's really cool, to be honest. He's one of those coaches that's just cool. Like, I don't see why not. You're coaching in San Francisco, like one of the coolest cities in the world.
Notorious what?
Yeah. Do your thing, man.
Wait, San Francisco is not one of the coolest cities in the world.
Says who?
Wait, have you watched season 3 of You?
I haven't seen an episode of You.
Oh, well, season 3 is in the Bay, and it's just hell. It's just like a bunch of like keto, like tech bros, and like.
Sounds very accurate.
Well, yeah, San Francisco, I think, used to be the coolest city in the world, though. Back when like Burning Man was actually like for the people, and like everyone was wearing flowers in their hair and moving, like, you know the song, "Move to San Francisco."
That's like the second time you've hit a falsetto in this episode, and that's too many. Okay.
I don't even know what falsetto means.
So I feel like San Francisco is still cool because there's still people who do that, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Just saying. Let's not be so quick to hate on the Bay Area. All right, guys?
Gentrification just sucks, bro. That's all.
That's everywhere too. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Anyway, basketball starts tomorrow. We're not going to do like a season preview, right?
Do you want to?
No.
Then we're not going to do a season preview.
We'll do an emergency pod this week, and we'll talk about like what everyone wore to the first couple games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw. Okay. So I saw this thing on TikTok, and it was like this dude crying in the shower, and he was like, "I'm just so sad that Edgar Allan Poe never got to wear Rick Owens' Dark Shadow."
Yeah, that's hard.
And you know what I immediately thought of? Like, I wish Dennis Rodman had gotten to wear Rick Owens.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I immediately thought of when I thought of that? What? I thought of me purchasing a pair of Dark Shadows and breaking them the next day on July 4th at San Francisco in a midnight firework event. That's exactly what I thought of, because that's exactly what happened. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to the podcast. It was on there. RIP.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts
and prayers. I need both of them. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate times. Goodness.
Yeah. Okay.
While we're on the topic, though, what's your favorite vaccination spot?
Favorite vaccination spot? I actually have a vaccination story.
Oh, do you want to give it to us without splitting the universe in half?
So I kind of like tweak out with needles. Like, I don't really like needles. So it's like help with thing. And I was going through a time where I was like pretty anxious. So like I get to the vaccine spot to get my second shot. And this is like a while back. And I'm in line for like 10 minutes, and it's a really long line. It's like wrapped around the block. And like, like people in the vaccine line, like wearing a mask is obviously important. And this was like a while back when like that shit was like super strictly enforced, because now it's not really anymore in LA. And I realized I've been standing in line with no mask for like 10 minutes because I'm just like,
what is wrong with you?
Yeah, dude, I was so embarrassed. I just left. I literally like audibly, when I realized it, I went, "Oh my God."
You just leave.
And I left. I did not get my second vaccine that day. I ended up going back a few days later, but I was just so mortified.
Oh man, you were one of those.
I was one of those. Yeah. But
nobody likes one of those.
I did my personal research, and it was
oh my gosh, shut the hell up. Oh, I didn't want to say anything. Oh.
All right. It's all right. So
if anything interests, a lot of stuff today. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of good stories. A lot of stories.
A lot of biological findings of the female body too. You never know what you're gonna hear on an episode of Survival of the Fit, and that's why you should tune in every single week, man. That's why you should tune in every single week.
Man, I'm trying to figure out how we post, because I'm trying to post everything we talk about on the new Instagram. Like, what clip am I gonna ask them to cut out for us for the peeing out the butts?
We'll find one.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in today and enjoy this season opening week of Basketball and Outfits. We're super excited to see what everyone wears.
See you guys.
And someone send Dennis Rodman some Rick Owens Dark Shadows. Peace. Yo, go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcasts. And then have 3 of your friends follow the podcast. And then have 3 of their friends follow the podcast. And then boom, it's the LeagueFits pyramid.